Hello folks, time for another video and shave. Alrighty, so I am revisiting a soap that I haven't shaved with in about, sorry guys, I got water in my eyes from the shower. With a soap that I haven't used in about, I think I checked, it was like 4 months I think. It was graciously sent to me by an individual who wants to still stay anonymous. So it's Holy Kaw Spice Vitae. And here's the weird thing. The reason why I'm revamping or revisiting this soap, not revamping it, but revisiting it, is I was chatting with a couple of my Facebook friends a couple days ago about dragon's blood and stuff like that. Because it's one of my favorite scents is dragon's blood too. I have so many favorite scents. But somebody asked me, have you ever tried Holy Kaw's Spice Vitae? And I'm like, yeah, I have that soap, but it doesn't remind me of dragon's blood. I didn't think it did. So I said, you know, in my next video, let me shave with it and let me give it a shot. There is so much going on with this soap. I can't even, like, figure this one out. And I did some research the last couple of days. The only thing I didn't do was I didn't contact the company because I didn't want to look like an idiot. And they're right here in New Jersey. They're actually located right here in Princeton Junction, New Jersey, which I used to live in Princeton Junction back in the 80s. This soap is so complex. I can't even put a finger on it. So I'm going to throw up the scent profile right about now. And you guys can, of course, go to their website, which I always post down below in the description. And you can scope it out. It's just so much going on. As far as the label, on the label that, you know, it says it has donkey milk. Or it consists of donkey milk, water buffalo milk, whey, shea butter, lanolin, and hops extract. Now, like I said, I went through this soap on the web the other day. Like, I really searched it out and was really, really going crazy looking at it. And I did find some reviews on some forums that mentioned that it reminds people of dragon's blood. To me, it does not. But it could to other people. It's just complex. It's a complex scent. So, yeah, we're going to go with that today. So I just hopped out of the shower. Except for my son playing his video game extra loud today. It's pretty quiet here because this is their... Well, actually, they have one more day of no school, which is Monday. Because Monday is Veterans Day. And I have some soap that I put in my Timeless Ball. I actually put a lot in here because it is a softer soap. And I didn't realize how kind of soft it was. And I'm getting kind of... Not getting very to the bottom, but... When I put my little scraper tool in there today, my little soap scraper, I kind of went to the bottom, but this is so complex. It's a funky kind of complexity. It's good, at least to my nose. I don't know if some people don't like it. I think I'm the only one that has a YouTube video on this from last time. I went on YouTube and I was like checking it out, so... By the way, there's the back of the container, in case you want to pause the video and scope it out. But I always put the links down in the description to all the soaps and stuff I use. So, alright, enough blabbing away, because they are not a sponsor, of course. I wish they were, because they make great soaps. They are right here in New Jersey, I know that for a fact. It says Princeton Junction, but it has a P.O. box, so... Like I said in my last video, I don't know if they have a storefront or whatnot. I'm just rehydrating my face because... Oh. See? I'm getting off track here because of the soap. Yeah, it's kind of just like I said, it was kind of my mind like, you know, I really like the scent of the soap, but I haven't used it in, like I said, 4 months was my last video, and I know I haven't used it in between there. So anyway, razor today. I feel like going with the Parker variant. And I'm shaving it someplace, a little open today. I'm shaving on number 5. I could put this sucker on 10, but no way. And I got a blade that I don't think I've ever tried in this today. And I'm using the Supermax Blue Diamond. It could be a mistake. I don't know. But I've never used that blade, I believe, in this razor. I haven't checked like all my videos to see if I have or not, but I don't think I have it. I'm shaving it on number 5. Brush of choice today, since it's got this cool green label. I'm going to go with the Craving shaving brush today. My green and black with the Fanturian knot with those gel tips. Craving shaving from Charles there out in Utah. So I'm just going to lather this up, and you guys can hang with me while I lather this, or you can, like I've been saying lately, go grab a snack. The weekend is finally here. I usually do my videos the day before I post them, so today is Friday. You'll be seeing this on Saturday morning. Very early Saturday morning usually. Just because it gives me time to make sure the footage is good, and I put all my descriptions in there. If people were wondering, some people ask me like, well, what do you actually edit in your videos? Well, I have to put the title cards in and the ending card and the ending card in there, and I just check my audio to make sure there's no weird noises. This soap smells so good. It's a very complex scent. And like I says, it's still currently available because I did check the website this morning, and it's still a scent that is available. Plus, I've been researching this soap actually the last couple days since my buddy mentioned about dragon's blood, and I was like, well, you know, to me, it's really not a dragon's blood kind of scent, but it is complex. And there's just so much going on with the scent that I just, off the top of my head, unless I write it down and put it on my mirror, but I usually don't follow any kind of script in my videos. I just kind of go off the cuff. But yeah, this one was been on my mind for the last couple days, since me and a few buddies were talking about this soap. And it lathers up kind of quickly. And it's got that great peakiness going on to it. Actually, just got some lather up on my handle there. Yeah, I was thinking about contacting the company a while back, you know, since they are in New Jersey, and just wondering if they had a storefront, but I don't think they do. But then again, I could be wrong. Because Princeton, from where I live, is about 20 minutes, half hour away. It's not that far. Alright. I'm going to go with it as like it is. And what I'm going to do is I kind of flop some on the outside of my bowl, so I'm going to use that as a pre-shave. It's got really good slickness because of the donkey milk. And the buffalo milk. I drew a blank how to look at the container. Well, you know, it kind of reminds me of, with the soap, it's something that, like, I would think of, like, you know, like the Vanderbilts or the Rockefellers would wear. It's that kind of scent. I know it sounds weird, like, what? What are you talking about? I don't know, that's what just comes in my head when I smell the soap. It's very sophisticated. Very sophisticated. I really love the tips on this brush. I mean, look at that. This soap is so creamy. See, when I usually try to figure out a scent, I think what I use in my brain, how I work, it is I think of my past, like when I was a child, or just in my past, if I've ever come across a smell before. Like if there's something that's lemon scented, I think of my mom when I was a kid, with the lemon pledge, because that's that always triggers it in my mind. So I was like, I always kind of fall back on past experiences, in my life, if I've ever smelled a scent before. And this is a scent that I've definitely never came across. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad scent or a weird scent. It's a weird scent, but it's like I says, to me, it's just very sophisticated, and it's kind of like a retro kind of scent for me. Like a scent that was taken from the past. Alright, so let's go with the Holy Cow, or Kaw, depending on how you say it. And the Spice Vitae. Parker, variant, setting number 5. And got the Supermax. The Supermax Blue Diamond. I can't remember anything, because this soap is totally on my mind. I usually don't really rack my brain when I have to research a soap, but once my buddy mentioned to me something about dragon's blood, I was like, I had to go dig it out and find the soap. And I have so many soaps, so I was like, yeah, I actually watched my video, which I really don't like to watch my videos because I'm so dorky. But I went and watched my video on it, and I was like, well, I'm kind of vague because I can't, I can't pinpoint the scent. I'll tell you one thing, it's very aromatic. I could smell it like a very, very great smell. The Supermax blade is singing in this razor. Really went through a big temperature drop here in New Jersey. Went down to like the 30s last night. Yeah, so I almost was, I said, you know what, let me try maybe calling the company and I'll figure out, get some info, but I was just too embarrassed. So I said to myself, I'm like, you know what, my next video, I'll shave with this soap and I'll see if I can figure it more out about the scent. And I'm still just as baffled. I just can't pinpoint it. It's still on their lineup. That's one thing I did check to see if it was still being produced. Because like I said, normally, when I want to find out about a soap, usually I can do a little bit of research and you know, there's so many YouTube guys doing shave videos nowadays that it's like, you know, usually somebody, you'll run across a scent or a soap manufacturer that somebody's done. Residual slickness on that soap is phenomenal. As you can see, I didn't really use a pre-shave except for the soap itself. And my face is pretty smooth. Wonder where you get donkey milk from in New Jersey. I mean, we do have a lot of farms and stuff, but just something I was thinking about. I'm sure it's something that's industrial supply companies that supply that kind of stuff. So I'm sure it's readily available, but I'm sure it's not cheap. Alright, so a little against the grain. Yeah, I figure I use the Parker variant today just because it's a razor that doesn't get a lot of airtime. I enjoy it. It has great weight for me because I like my razors a little heavy. I think I just got myself under my nose. That's what happens when I go blap, 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 and not pay attention shaving. Yeah, I definitely nicked myself. So for you who think I don't have a blade in my razor. Yeah, that was my fault because I was jamming around when I should have been paying attention to my shaving. That soap has some great, great slickness. In fact, I'm pretty slick. Except for where I did catch myself under the nose. But yeah, I feel that's pretty smooth. Got a little bit under the chin. I also could have turned down the razor a little bit, but I left it on number 5 because, why not, right? That is definitely some awesomely slick soap. And like I said, I leave the link down below, so you can go to Holy Cow's website and scope out all the soaps they make. I just made a huge mess on my counter. I just knocked over the little cup that I soak my brush in, so that went all over. Wow, I got some good nicks today. I think I got one over there too. Well, that's what you get for not paying attention and blabbing your mouth off of your shaving, Glenn. That's alright. I'll hit myself up with a little alum. Boy, see, I really got my towel wet today. Yeah, I definitely hit the top of my lip too. Oh well. It happens. The old sink towel is pretty wet. Alright, I'm just going to do a cold water rinse. Where is my alum block? Oh, there it is. Or my alum stick. Got one on my neck too. It's like I definitely got myself a couple times today. This soap is so slick. My face feels like an ice skating rink. Yeah, so if anybody watching my video has or have used the Holy Kaw Spice Vitae or Vitae, I'm not sure how to pronounce that last part of it, and you have the soap or you're familiar with it, tell me what your scent profile is on the soap, because I would really like to know. A couple of my buddies have it and we all have different opinions on the scent. That's what's fun about this kind of shaving, because you kind of like, you know, it's great for conversation and you're just not putting a can of goop on your face like a shaving cream. Yeah, that was definitely a close shave, that's for sure. The alum stick is definitely singing today. Good little sting on that. That shave was close. And of course that was my Omega alum stick. Yeah, funny noise. I'll just let that kind of sit on my face a little bit while I recap my shave. Alright, so like I said, that was the Holy Kaw Spice Vitae. Vitae. The most, this is, you know, I gotta tell you, I have about, I think I have around, I want to say about 200 soaps. Shh, don't tell my wife. But out of all my soaps, this is the most complex scent I believe I have. It is very interesting. And I think also what makes it so awesome is it's got the donkey milk and the water buffalo milk. That's what I actually wanted to say, because you know, donkey you may have in New Jersey because we have a lot of farms, but water buffalo milk? Not sure about that. Anyway, go to their website, check them out. If you already have this soap, comment down below and be like, yeah, well, Glenn, I think it smells like this. So, just because I'm very curious to see what other folks think. Alright, so I used the Parker variant today, and that was on number 5. As you can see, I colored my letters in because I'm kind of, when I don't have my little reading glasses on, it's hard for me to see while I'm shaving. And what I have in there is the Supermax Blue Diamond. I don't know, just felt like sticking that blade in there today. I don't know why. It's not a blade that I normally use. I did get myself a couple times, one there, and one there, but hopefully that'll not be an issue. Gotta remember, if you have a variant, to put those hash marks right together when you put your razor together. Else it becomes a whole different shave. I did that a couple times in the very beginning when I got that razor. Gotta line up those hash marks. Alright. My brush today was my Craving shaving brush. My green and black Craving shaving brush with that awesome Venturian knot in there. I mean, that soap is like, look at that soap. It's just so creamy. So creamy, and the scent is, you know, I got a good word for it. That scent is decadent. That's a good word for that scent. Just because it's so unique. And like I said, I did search around to see if it, you know, if any other manufacturer may have something similar. I definitely don't have anything that matches. Like I said, when I was talking to a few buddies, and one of them mentioned, you know, dragon's blood, I was like, maybe, because it was a while since I used it. But then once I opened the tub and I smelled it against other dragon bloods I have, I was like, nah. You know, there's, you know, maybe a slight hint of it, but not to my nose. But I can kind of see where somebody may think, you know, it has that dragon blood scent. But it's definitely a unique scent. And I find it very, very appealing. Like I said, it's kind of reminiscent of an older scent, that's for sure. So that was my Craving shaving brush by Charles, of course, and Craving Shaving, with that Venturian knot in it. The knot is from That Darn Rob. I want to make sure I get his logo right, because I always put it backwards. And that gel tips in this is such a soft, nice. Well, so far those little nicks I got, except for the one on the neck, is seems to be okay. But let me just let this alum sit on my face a little bit longer. I'm just going to rinse out my bowl. And I still have some left in the bowl, but and I had a pretty good mound in there that was soaking, which yeah, I pretty much mixed up all that soap that was in the bowl. There's none left on the bottom. It is nice and clean. Boy, I tell you what, when I get on my shower, my hot water heater, when it reheats the water, I think I could boil lobster. That's how hot that gets. Alright, so that was the Timeless Bowl. My true and tried bowl on camera. Timeless Bowl. Got those awesome ridges in there. Good deal. Alright. Now, I am lucky enough that when the person sent me the soap, they sent me the matching aftershave splash, which also has a ton and ton of skin food in the aftershave splash. So it's just not like just a, you know, it's a scented alcohol. There's a lot of goodies in this. I'll also leave the link, you know, like I said, to their website. And there's the label. I don't know, you guys probably can't read that, but if you can pause it, there's a whole bunch of goodies in this. And it does have a restrictor in it. In the cap there, in the top. And it's pretty good match to the soap. I actually like the way this smells better than the soap. Even though the soap smells magnificent. You could tell this has a bunch of goodies in it. Because you do get a little bit of that sting, of course, but it feels soothing. And my wife's not home, but maybe she'll smell this when she gets back. Because I don't remember if I've ever brought this soap and aftershave combination up to her and be like, what do you think of this? I don't remember. But yeah, that was the matching aftershave splash. Like I says, very unique scent. If any of you's out there, and if anybody out there has this soap, that's my jersey coming out. If anybody has this soap out there, the Spice Vitae, let me know what you think of the scent is to you. So, that was a great shave. I mean, I did nick myself, but it wasn't a major nick. It's because I was shaving with that Parker kind of on number 5, and usually I keep it around 3 or 4. You can dial way up till I think like 10 if you want to, but it's crazy. Alright, so anyway, man, it feels good. I love that scent. Alright, folks, so if you liked my video, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. I just noticed the sun is really shining today out there. Yeah. Alright, so until next shave, Glenn signing off.